Alrighty then, so I've had a few days to dwell and think about Kingdom Hearts back cover, you know, the movie from Kingdom Hearts 2.8. And since I've had time to kind of think about it, I think really now is the time to talk about my thoughts and feelings and theories and opinions and essentially what the hecky do I think about this movie. And if this is your first video with me, hi, hello, how you doing? If you're curious where Kingdom Hearts 0.2 discussions are and whatnot, that has been done in a separate video, so you can go ahead and watch that. It's literally just 20 minutes of me screaming about Aqua. But yes, we are going to be focusing strictly on Kingdom Hearts back cover. And big disclaimer for the people who watch my videos regardless of what it is, I love you guys very, very much, but this is a video for Kingdom Hearts fans and people who understand the series and everything that's come before it, and people who've played and watched 0.2 and back cover. So if you have no idea what Kingdom Hearts is, I'm sorry, this video is not for you. If you want to jump onto the Kingdom Hearts joyride straight into the sun, now is really the best time to do it. If you have no idea where to start with this series, you can either pick up Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 on PS3, or you can wait till March to get the 1.5 and 2.5 bundle for PS4, and then pick up Kingdom Hearts 2.8 on PS4, and you will be completely caught up if you play all of those, alright? And then you can come to this video and start screaming in the comments like the rest of us. Kingdom Hearts is a fun series, I promise. And also, spoilers, guys. Big, red, flashy spoiler warning right here. So on top of talking about my thoughts about the general movie, we're going to be diving into some of the nitty-gritty plot points and what the hecky some of these things were. So again, spoilers, get away from this video if you don't know what any of this stuff is. Shoo. Bye-bye. Get out of here. Alrighty, guys, let's do the thing. Let's jump into Kingdom Hearts back cover. Let's roll. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, Kingdom Hearts back cover happened. Yeah, so Kingdom Hearts back cover is the beginning of the Dark Seeker saga. We know this, it's a prequel to a prequel, and back cover introduces a lot of lore elements that we are guaranteed to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. That's why it exists. Now, here's the thing. Kingdom Hearts back cover's true purpose is to explain the lore elements that were introduced in Kingdom Hearts Unchained, which is the mobile Kingdom Hearts game that was originally a Japanese browser game, and it's just a whole convoluted mess. But back cover is just so you get what you need to know from Unchained. But we all know what the hecky happens in back cover. We're introduced to the Masters of Masters, the Foretellers, Luxu, and all those peeps, and it explains essentially the downfall of the Foretellers and how the Keyblade War eventually happened because all the Foretellers started turning on each other because there was a traitor amongst them, and the Masters of Masters is being kind of weird and funky about things, claiming he's going to disappear, and then eventually he does, and then Luxu is sent on some secret journey, and there's just a lot of secrets in this movie. Now, the one thing I'll really take away from this entire experience is that it looks incredibly pretty. This is really pretty. This is, in my opinion, the engine brought to its full realization. Things don't feel weird, but then again, I think the problem I have with the engine is just the Disney characters, but the Kingdom Hearts characters look great in this. I love Daybreak Town. I think it's amazing. It's beautiful. I love the aesthetics, the music. It's a visually very pleasing thing to watch. And the body animations of characters are really good. Most of the characters don't have like a face or they're hidden, so a lot of it's expressed in the mouth, in the body, and overall it conveys enough emotion. I wouldn't say any of this is poorly acted. I think it's, in some cases, some of the characters are kind of dim-witted and it's not super well written with some of the characters because most of them feel dumb, but everyone has a really good performance. No one's like super dull or boring or making me want to like fall asleep on my keyboard. The biggest problem with back cover is, yeah, it doesn't feel like a movie. It does feel like stringed together cutscenes. Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days and Recoded had the same problem when they were turned into movies, where it just felt like a bunch of cutscenes mished together with some exposition somewhere in the middle. And while it does try to be this whodunit kind of drama, it feels weird. It doesn't feel like it really has an end or a beginning. Things just happen. I wouldn't say it's enjoyable to watch on its own. It's definitely not like a standout film that's gonna win any awards. And back cover, in my opinion, could have really been a full fleshed out movie because we know there's more to the story than what they showed us. It is just there to be a massive lore dump for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'll be honest, most of this movie is them just talking to each other. There could have been a lot more flair, and while there is some action, God, I wish there was more action, because most of this movie just feels like a game of Clue, or he said, she said, and a lot of I know you are, but what am I, and oh gosh, why'd you do the thing, and I'm reporting you, and who's got the book, and what's all this, and diddly-diddly. It's just a big finger-pointing convention, because no one really knows who's doing what. And I think that's the most unenjoyable part of this movie, is how dumb the foretellers are, because they're obviously getting played played. They really don't know what's going on, they can't take a joke, they're dense, they're boring, they're stale, they're stereotypes, and I just can't get into the foretellers. I can't say I have a favorite one. They all essentially act the same to me. They're essentially just little wind-up toys, and then you give them a kick in the pants, and then they walk right off a cliff. That's kind of what they are. I'm not asking to be like emotionally attached to these characters so I get upset when they inevitably die, but I don't know, they weren't exactly fun. It was just a lot of them yelling at each other. Although, back cover has introduced, hands down, one of the best Kingdom Hearts characters, I think, in a long time, the Masters of Masters, because oh my god, this guy is so likable and funny, and I really am excited to hopefully see him in Kingdom Hearts 3 or hear about him or something. The Masters of Masters is bae, is 10 out of 10, official, bun seal of approval, good character. His personality automatically made me think of Xigbar, who is also a huge sass master, and I really like it. Of course, Masters of Masters is a little more charismatic than Xigbar. He's more playful. And with the Masters of Masters compared to the foretellers, they're just like sticks in the mud compared to him. And I think that's where some of the comedy comes from, where the Master of Masters is like this big fun dude, and then the foreteller is just like, they don't get him. He's just this wacky, crazy dude that they just follow religiously, but they don't play along with him because they have like the personalities of Paste. But you can tell that the Masters of Masters is a smart person. He's one of those kind of crazy, conniving geniuses, and the vibe I was getting is that he seemed a little too happy to disappear, or at least was anticipating it too much. You get this sense that he knows exactly what he's doing, and that he is trying really hard to make sure that the Keyblade War happens, because he gives everybody a little push and a shove in the right direction by tearing out that page in the Book of Prophecies and telling everybody that there was a traitor, which personally, I don't even think there was a traitor. I think he just said that to like spark off a war. Again, I think he really wanted the Keyblade War to happen because he was really calm about it, really anticipated it, and made sure that the foretellers were put in the right direction to eventually just be at each other's throats and start off this massive Keyblade War. And by the time we get to the end of this thing, it raises more questions and answers, and you're like, what the hecky does the Masters of Master have planned? Because he has endless foresight with the eyeball in the Keyblade, so we know that this stuff is going to show up in Kingdom Hearts 3. He is bound to make some type of appearance or something, anything. But because I know this plays such a huge part into Kingdom Hearts 3, the one thing that just really bothers me about back cover is that we know there is more to the Unchained story and lore, and knowing Tatsuro Nomura, I worry that stuff in Unchained is gonna show up in Kingdom Hearts 3, not the stuff that we saw in back cover. For those who don't know what happened in Unchained, and if my information is correct, Unchained isn't even finished, there's more to come of it. There is a lot of stuff that happens in the Keyblade War, and things that back cover never touches on. Like, apparently, the Keyblade War is really a dream for one of the characters. Maleficent may have access to a Book of Prophecies because she's aware who Sora is near the end of it, because she's in Unchained as well. And we know Maleficent is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3, and there is a lot of stuff that happens in Unchained. And I'll admit, I don't even know what happens in Unchained in full detail. There is so much stuff in that story, and it's like, who has time for this? It's a freaking mobile game. Why is there so much lore in this thing? And my biggest worry is that it's going to show up in Kingdom Hearts 3, and people who didn't play Unchained or don't know the story are going to be so confused. If the stuff in back cover is the only thing that shows up in Kingdom Hearts 3, then it serves its purpose. It does well, but I know Tatsuro Nomura. He is going to do something that is only mentioned in Unchained. It's going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3, and if it is, I'm going to frickin' implode. So with that being said, guys, I urge you to read what happens in Unchained, because it is a lot more than what back cover shows, and I think that was one of its biggest problems, is that because there is more to this story, I wish it would have been in back cover. I wish it would have been this big branching narratives, but in the end, it feels like half the movie got cut off, and it just ends with Luke Su in the desert with the box. Why they made it that short and only showed us that really is a mystery up until Kingdom Hearts 3, so we're gonna have to wait and find out, but I'm crossing my fingers that there is not some hidden bullcrap in Unchained that is gonna play a huge role in Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh my god. I just don't want back cover's entire purpose to be undermined because Tatsuro Nomura doesn't know where to put information. So that kind of condenses my general thoughts about what the hecky happened in back cover, but now the big one, what the heck is gonna happen in Kingdom Hearts 3? Theories. This has sparked a lot of theories in people because, again, we're getting a lot more Kingdom Hearts lore elements we originally didn't have. I'm crossing my fingers Daybreak Town shows up in Kingdom Hearts 3 because it's just cool and it's just like an advanced Traverse Town. That's just my personal preference. We know for a fact that the eye in Xehanort's Keyblade is going to play a big role in Kingdom Hearts 3 because time travel and seeing the future is now a key element in the story, so expecting a lot of stuff from that. And I think at this point it's safe to assume that Luke Su is the master of Ericus and Xehanort. I mean, the Masters of Masters says pass this down to your apprentice, and obviously Xehanort was probably his apprentice. I mean, I don't understand how that really can't be not a decent assumption, and I really just want to make this simple for myself, so yeah. Luke Su is the master of Ericus and Xehanort. Am I saying Luke Su right? Okay, Is it Luxu, Luxu? I don't care, okay? Again, a lot of X's. I'm dyslexic, and I honestly can't remember how they say it in the movie. Alright, so I went back and looked at it, and someone told me otherwise. Slight correction, guys. It is not Luxu, it is Lushu, and I totally missed it in the movie because I'm stupid. And I've been saying his name wrong the entire time in this video. Oh my god. Apparently so has everybody else in the past. Everyone called him Luxu, and it's actually Lushu because, you know, X's and crap and all that jazz, and no one knew how to pronounce it until back cover, so ha 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 ha. It's Luxu. I don't care what anyone says. Lushu just, no. It's an X sound. Come on, guys. Holy crap, Kingdom Hearts, why you do this? But I am expecting to at least see or hear something from Mushu or whatever in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know, I'd like to see more of him. He seems kind of neat. I really want to see these guys' faces, too. I'm crossing my fingers they're original characters, you know, because knowing Nomura, they're gonna pull off their hat and it's like, oh, it's just another Xehanort, or it's just another Sora. I really want them to be original characters. I really don't want some stupid voodoo hoodoo crap where it's actually Pete in a trench coat. Please let the Masters of Masters and Luxu be original characters under the hoods. Oh my lord. I'm tired of this Deus Machina bullshit, but I think the biggest question that everyone has is what is in the box? And if you want to know my theory, I don't have one right now. And I really don't want to make an assumption about what's in the box because Kingdom Hearts, even though it's all over the place and the story is just a lot to keep track of, Kingdom Hearts has always been an incredibly unpredictable series, and I think that's one of its draws is that no one knows what's going to happen in the next installment. The story is so off the wall bonkers half the time, and even if you predict something right, they're gonna take it back in another game or something. We're just kidding, it's really this. So I have no theories. I'm just gonna wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out and then be amazed. I really don't want to ruin it for myself. So I'm just looking forward to having my mind blown in Kingdom Hearts 3 once we find out what's in the box, who these people are, what their intentions are, and what the hecky is going to happen at the end of this series. Now again, if you are still watching this video, if you have no idea what Kingdom Hearts is, I know all of this sounds like gibberish. And I was getting some comments on my other video saying that, oh, Kingdom Hearts isn't a complicated series, it's not badly written, it's not all that blah 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 blah. I just want to make a clear statement. If you have no idea what Kingdom Hearts is and all of this sounds incredibly confusing, know this. If you play every single Kingdom Hearts game in the order of their release, aka the proper order, the story is not confusing, it's just a lot to remember. I see a lot of people who say Kingdom Hearts is really confusing and all that stuff, and if you just explain to people the story without them playing the games, yeah, it's a lot of stuff, it's really confusing, it's impossible to keep track of. But again, if you just play all the games, the plot is not confusing. It's just convoluted as crap and the timeline is just kind of funky. Although I still stand by my statement saying that I don't think Kingdom Hearts plot is well written at all, but I do love the characters, I love the dialogue, I love all the emotional moments that this series brings. That's where the real love is in the characters, not particularly the plot. And back cover once again shows that to me. I really dig the Masters of Masters and I'm excited to see them in Kingdom Hearts 3. I am just so relieved that this series is now going to be on one platform. This is the new Kingdom Hearts timeline, and holy crap, it's so much more simple now looking at that. I mean, just God looking at that as compared to what it used to be. Holy crap, now is a good time to be a Kingdom Hearts fan, because if you're someone like me who's been with the series since it began, I want to pull my hair out. So seeing it all on one console is like a miracle to me. They did it. You did it, Square Enix. Back cover is the final missing piece for Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm crossing my fingers that it comes out within hopefully the next 5-10 billion years. My personal estimation is March 2018. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, but I'm hoping that's when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, because that gives everybody time to get into this series before the big one. So that kind of wraps up all my feelings on Kingdom Hearts up until now. If you've watched back cover or played 0.2, just leave your thoughts and theories in the comments. There are a lot more people invested in the story than me, so please tell me what you think is in the box. Tell me what you think the Masters of Masters' true intentions are. Who is your favorite foretellers, dude? All that stuff. Are you excited to see someone die in Kingdom Hearts 3? Because I sure am. So please, leave your thoughts, feelings, complaints, and all that jazz in the comments. I'd love to read them as a fellow Kingdom Hearts nerd. Now do the thing, guys. I'm gonna head out. Toodles. Hey, congrats making it to the end of the video. So guess what? There's a lot of new games coming out here in the next few weeks. We got For Honor, Nihon, Horizon Zero Dawn, Nier Automata, all those things and junk and whatnot. It's a lot of games. Anyway, so this channel is sponsored by Gamefly, and this is totally unrelated. Gamefly is a great cheap service to rent out new games so you don't waste $60 on trash you regret buying, because again, there's a lot of new games coming out, guys. Yeah, think about that. Your wallet's in need. So if you want to get a free rental out of this, use my 30-day free trial links below. It really does help me out, and you know, shameless plug and all that stuff. I don't know, sign up. It's whatever. I don't care. Anyway, Kingdom Hearts is a game that happened. You know, I've been with this series since I was 6 years old, and I'm 21 now, and I just think, God, anime ruined my life. Anyway, bye.